Happy Pride. Let's talk about the kids are excited because they're going to a Scouts meeting. And of course, they're in Troop 69 because why not? Lord and Stuart decide to go drink during the meeting because they don't need to drive home after.
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
The Scout leader is Big Gay Al. And yes, that is his real name. Also, he needs a bigger shirt. His nipple is sticking out for sake. I'm pretty sure this is homophobic in some way. Also, Timmy is joining them. Also, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. I was never in Scouts, so I can't comment on if this is realistically depicted or not.
I want to introduce you to someone very special here tonight. He's a brave little boy with disabilities who proves just by being here that Scouts are for everyone. So let's all give a big round of applause to little Jimmy.
That's actually a really subversive joke. Well done. This sets up a rivalry between Timmy and Jimmy. No, not that Timmy and Jimmy.
Look, I'm not saying the new Scout leader's a bad person. I just don't think he should be a Scout leader.
This is an argument I've heard many, many times. It really is a silly argument. If someone said they didn't have a problem with black people but don't want their kids around them, you would sound like a racist idiot. Not that there's really a difference.
We got to where he is by being a good Scout. Maybe we should just leave him alone. Well, how gay is he?
He's really, really gay.
Gayness is on a spectrum, but I don't think they're talking about the Kinsey scale.
Well, then I don't want my boy there either.
Gay panic.
So he's a homosexual, so what?
Lord has a great point. Homosexuality means someone is attracted to the same gender, not kids.
I have nothing against homosexuals either, Randy, but the big camping trip is next week. Are you saying you're fine with this guy camping overnight alone with our boys?
Gay people are no more likely to kids than straight people.
You know, boys emulate authority figures. Even if it doesn't turn them gay, they could end up all talking all femme and prancing around like girls.
What's wrong with that? There's so much misogyny in society that boys doing anything remotely feminine is seen as a big moral failing.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Thank you.
People, please! You're forgetting that homosexuality is a choice.
Homosexuality is not a choice, and even if it was, so what? There's a whole lot worse someone could do.
The world of heterosexual is a sick and boring life.
As many of you know, I myself went through a homosexual phase, but the light of Christ showed me how to change. Just give me 2 hours with this man and I can convert him back.
Conversion therapy doesn't work. All it does is make you feel miserable.
That's what you said about Peterson, and then you ended up having sex with him. That's right,
Yes, some of the biggest homophobes out there are actually queer. Overall, Big Gay Al is actually really good with the kids in teaching them how to bake.
Wow, what a great audience. Well, just in case you were wondering, I do have a disability. I am totally happy with the way I was born very much. I travel to different states and talk to kids about being proud of what they are. My mom says God has a plan for everyone. I guess I was plan B.
Jimmy's actually really funny. I've done stand-up, and my special Pride and Joy, a Trans Story is almost a year old. Where does the time go? And you can watch it on my Patreon. All patrons see extended and uncensored cuts of videos like this, where you can hear me talk more about disability representation. Jimmy is being a pretentious asshole. Wait, I think I'm on Team Timmy. Anyways, Timmy is jealous of Jimmy because he's three-dimensional. Sorry, wrong show.
Yeah, well, he's the coolest kid with disabilities in the world.
That's a little on the nose.
Bye, Big Al. We had a great time.
The kids love him because they haven't been indoctrinated into hate.
You were right, Dad. Scouts is awesome. Woo! We told ghost stories and learned how to make a tornado in a glass bottle. Yeah, we learned how to make cakes and muffins for our bake sale.
It's very weird to see Cartman not being an asshole.
Yeah, we're gonna use him to help raise money at our bake sale. Cartman, don't say use him, you big silly goose.
Ah, what did you say?
I just called Cartman a name. He's a silly goose.
Uh-huh.
You do not say big silly goose. You call him an asshole like a normal kid.
But Dad, I was just trying to—
Stanley, you call your friend an asshole this instant.
Asshole?
That's better.
This is what I was talking about. Even something as benign as the term silly goose is considered gay or feminine. There is so much stigma and prejudice around being gay and feminine that anything remotely close, or in this case, not at all, is considered wrong.
Well, this is it. We've simply gotten too many complaints from concerned parents about him. I'm afraid we don't have a choice.
Hiya, fellas!
How are you today, Scout?
I'm super! Thanks for asking! The troops are off having bake sales, and I'm pleased to report that we have already raised over $600 for the event! Yippee!
Big Gay Al, It has recently come to our attention that you are gay.
Well, stop the presses. You figured that out all by yourself, silly buns?
Yes, well, unfortunately for you, the Scouts have a policy that openly gay men cannot belong. We are left with no options, Mr. Al. I'm afraid you are hereby out of Scouts.
Out of Scouts?
We're sorry, Mr. Gay Al.
But I've been in Scouts since I was 9. It's a huge part of my life.
You must understand that Scouts is a private club. A club that follows certain beliefs, and one of those beliefs is that homosexuality is immoral.
This is discrimination. It's very heartbreaking. Big Gay Al dedicated his life to the Scouts, and he's being kicked out for something he can't control. Also, being part of a private club doesn't make it okay. It's still discrimination.
Bye, Scouts.
This is really a heartbreaking I really feel for Big Gay Al.
Okay, Mark, stop playing now.
Hey, don't yell at me. You asked me to come over and play sad songs for you to pack to, and then you yell at me.
I love the subversion here. This honestly sounds like something Big Gay Al would do.
Parents, this is the new Scout leader, Mr. Grazier. He will be taking over for the homosexual. Nice to meet you. Marsh, right? We actually kind of know each other. Your wife and mine are friends.
Your wife, huh?
Doing the old establishing your straight up front. Classic queer survival approach. Now I have to be careful with how I describe this so I don't upset the YouTube bot. Mr. Grazer took inappropriate pictures of these children and threatened them if they ever told. This is an interesting subversion of expectations. There's so much stigma around gay men being child abusers, which is no more true than straight people. They oust an innocent gay man for someone who hurts kids.
What do we want? Gays and Scouts!
I'm shocked. Eric Cartman doing something decent, especially considering this is the one before the Chili episode.
Puppies for sale! Beat it, Toots, we got discrimination work to do.
Never mind. So Big Gay Al takes it to court and it's the fastest case in American history.
Look, I appreciate what you kids did. I really do. But this isn't what I wanted. I'm proud to be gay. And I'm proud to be in a country where I'm free to express myself. But freedom is a two-way street. If I'm free to express myself, then the Scouts have to be free to express themselves too. I know these men. They are good men. They are kind men. They do what they think is best for kids. No matter how wrong we think they might be, it isn't right for us to force them to think our way. It's up to us to persuade and help them see the light, not extort them to. Please, don't cut the Scouts' funding. The Scouts help and have always helped a lot of kids. That's why I love them. I will continue to persuade them to change their minds. But this is the wrong way to do it. So, I am hereby dropping my case and allowing the Scouts their right to not allow gays into their private club.
I hate this ending. Both sidesism has gone too far. I get told constantly that homophobia and transphobia are just differences of opinion. No, that doesn't make it okay. I was bullied as a kid and never once did the bully say it was just a difference of opinion. This is a ridiculous argument to make, but what do you expect from ridiculous people? There's also a case that decisions like this could make minorities' lives better. After marriage equality was decided, more people became in support of marriage equality. So a lawsuit like this could presumably make more people comfortable with gay Scouts over time. But due to Big Gay Al's statement, the lawsuit doesn't apply, which I don't think is realistic. Also, Timmy makes Jimmy seem gay, so he gets kicked out of the Scouts. Another reason to not permit discrimination. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my video on The Simpsons. Thanks for watching. Bye!